Hello, welcome to Family Favorites, the holiday edition. I'm Gail, and today I'm going to make cranberry sauce using real berries. So we need 2 packages of cranberries. I'm going to make it in an electric fry pan. For those of you who don't have one or care to use one, you may wish to use a deep frying pan on the stove. You'd be cooking at about 300 degrees. So I'm going to set the fry pan up to 300. And first, we need 1 cup of water. More water will be required during the cooking process, but it will be added in 1/4 cup increments. I like to use a spatula that has a flat bottom to push things around. All right, I'm going to start with 2 bags of cranberries. This is very good to manipulate them around the frying pan. I know you can get cranberry sauce already made in the jar or the can, but it's nice to do things from scratch, especially if you're from New England. Now there are other things that we add to this. One is cinnamon sticks. I like to break them up so it's easier to absorb. Come here, you rascal. Okay, the next ingredient is 1/2 cup of sugar. I've already pre-measured this out. Now, the electric fry pan cooks in a circle. The element is right in the circle, but we want to stir everything around to share the heat. So sugar is being dissolved in the water. The cinnamon sticks are very slowly getting a little softer. The next ingredient is 1/2 cup of orange juice, which I've already pre-measured. Again, I just smooth it in. And we're going to wait for that delicious sound of the cranberries popping. If at any time you go like this and you don't see liquid at the bottom, you need to add some because we don't want anything to burn. Now the last ingredient is grated orange rind. I can hear it beginning to sizzle there. Not quite ready to pop yet. Can you hear the sound? Good, good. And of course, orange zest smells delicious. I hear some popping. It could take 20 to 30 minutes actually to get these reduced to something that looks like sauce. The water, the sugar water is beginning to have a little pinkish tinge. And hopefully those cinnamon sticks are softening a bit. Ah, now it looks orangey reddish. We want to get all the rind of a complete orange zestified. Now it's all bubbling kind of in the ring to show where the maximum heat element is. You probably won't see any of the orange zest, but it's nice to know that it's there. Oranges are a special treat in the winter. In colonial times, oranges were not local. They had to be brought up from southern states, so only the wealthy Dutch manors could afford to have them. But having orange balls, especially stuck all decorated with cloves, was a fantastic treat. Okay, I think it's ready to just cook away. And make sure you open the vent. And now we're going to give it 10 minutes. There's orange and cinnamon. Look how gorgeous that looks. It's like a wreath of cranberries. I just don't hear them popping because we don't really want that many individual. Oh, it looks so good. You know it's holiday smells. Wow, look at that. Now, is there enough? There is enough liquid that I don't have to add any, but I want to check because we don't want anything sticking. Like a colonial Christmas. And of course, you can always mash down a couple dozen too. Help encourage it. That's what I like so much about using an electric fry pan. I feel I have more control over the temperature. Well, we'll check it in another 5 minutes. Now I can see that it's beginning to stick. So I will add a small amount of water. We don't want anything to stick. It's still too dry over here. You see how having something that's flat is very good to move and check. It's slowly gellifying. Still smells delicious as ever. I see some dry patches, so I'm going to keep adding water. It's sort of like mush. You can still see berries, but it's trying to be more jellified. Whoops. We'll just add it all. And we'll check it in another 5 minutes. Let's take a look now. Steam is very hot, so be careful. Ooh, can you hear it? Hissing. I think what it needs now is 10 minutes of rest on retained heat. Let's see. Making sure nothing is sticking. Yes. You see, it gets nice and quiet too. And we'll cover the whole bottom of the fry pan evenly. Let things just rest before we decant the cranberries. That's my term for it. Okay, I think it's nice and quiet. There it is. There we go. Okay. Now, I'm going to pour it, well, scoop it into a lovely red and white bowl. Later on, before I serve it, I will go through carefully with clean fingers and remove the cinnamon sticks. Because although cinnamon smells very nice, we really don't want to chomp down on it. And it's easy to clean the fry pan too. You just let it soak. And if I spill some on my red blouse, well, who will know, huh? It matches. Program here. Okay. So there you have homemade cranberry sauce. You can keep it in the refrigerator for a long time, or you could freeze it if you wanted to as well. So I hope you have enjoyed watching how to make cranberry sauce. I hope you will try it yourself this season. And please join me next time when I will have 2 guest chefs to demonstrate Valentine cupcakes. Thank you, bye, and have a very good Christmas.